Hi parents, whether you're a first-time parent or an experienced parent, these are 5 things I want you to add to your questions you may ask during your tour while you're looking for childcare for your child. The first one, perhaps the most important one, is if the preschool or the daycare allows you to go in the classroom and chat with the teachers, ask them how long have they worked at that preschool. Although turnover is very, very high and very common in our industry, it is a sign of stability and a sign of quality if a teacher has stayed in one school for over a year or 2 or 3, which does predict sustainability, the ability that there is growth for that teacher, and that teacher is happy because good teachers stay where they are supported, where their professional development goals are met, and when they're happily emotionally. Number 2, ask about communication with families. This one is very, very important, and we often underestimate this. It's very important to know what my child is doing, what's going on, to have this point of contact, the concrete information from my child's daycare or preschool, so that I can rest assured and do my work while they do their job. It's very important to know, will you have access to cameras? How many updates will you get during the day? What will the general update look like? Is it just 1 or 2 pictures a day, or is it detailed information about my child? Very, very important point. The next one is the sickness policy. This one is very, very common and often not really talked a lot enough about. This sickness policy is important to know because this will protect your child from getting sick, but also protect other friends who are in the same classroom. So you need to know what happens if my child gets sick, what happens if my child develops fever, what is the procedure like. So it's important for you to know and for you to be able to follow their routine, but also this predicts that your child will stay healthy in an environment where sick children stay home and healthy children return back to daycare. Plus, it's also an indicator of how clean the childcare is. And number 4 is, what does the food service look like? Is the childcare serving food? Will you provide lunch? Will they provide lunch? Who's cooking the food? Is that person certified? What types of fruits and vegetables are being offered? You need to know all of this information so that you are aware and you're informed, especially at baby stages. What does the formula making policy look like? What is the temperature of water? All of these things are very, very important that will give you a lot of peace so that you can leave your children with us while we do our job. And last but not least, is what is your flexibility for individualized schedules look like? A lot of schools have a very standard system of billing parents, standard system of attendance. It's also important to look for those that allow you flexible schedules. So do they have a 2 days program, 3 days program, 5 days program? Do they allow makeup days? What does the policy say when I travel for work or when my child is sick? What happens to those days? It's very important to know, and this has one thing that has benefited a lot of our working families, is to have flexible options available, and they could pick and choose the one that works best for their family dynamic, their family way of structuring their routine, and it's important to give those choices to children. Thank you.